Hey, Larry. Hey, Carmel. We may have to reboot here. Fighting the lag. Hey, Dawn. Yeah, it's pretty laggy. And now my video's... You guys, sit tight just 1 second. We'll be right back. Alright, let's try this now. Hey, D. Hutch. I think that's acting a little better. So something's going on with Wilson. He wouldn't eat his food, which is, if you've seen Wilson eat, is highly unusual. He ate a little bit of dry food, but he would not touch his wet food. And it's like the smell of it made him gag. So he's got something going on here. And Tabby needs to stop. Tabby's at the door having a fit, wanting to get in here, but since Wilson's not feeling well, I didn't want to let Tabby in here and get Wilson all riled up. What's going on, buddy? Hey, Kimberly. Yeah, I just don't know what would have caused it, because he was at the door and begging like always when I come in the mornings, and I didn't stay in here and watch him eat every last piece of food, but he was eating when I left. Yeah, he wouldn't eat tonight. I don't know what's going on with him. Are you gonna get sick? I don't want to film you getting sick, but what's going on with you, Wilson? I feel bad for him. I don't have anything to give him. But he was purring while I was petting him and all that. He's not really getting upset when I touch his belly, or he wasn't. I think he's just... Yeah, I told Melanie I didn't have a chance to check in this afternoon to see much. I scrolled back as far as I could and just saw him laying around in the last 4 hours, and she said she popped in this morning and they were all sleeping like normal, so I don't know what's going on. I know he's blurry right now. There we go. I wish I knew what to do for you, buddy. I don't, though. It's a very suspicious look you got on your face. Yeah, I don't see anything that's torn apart in the room here that he could have eaten or anything like that. Yeah, Dawn, we did give him a little dry food, and he didn't get any wet food with that, but he did eat a little bit of dry food. But, I mean, he wouldn't even lick the wet food. He sniffed it and walked away and made a little dry heavy noise, like, if I smell that food, I'm going to get sick. I think he's about to go in his little hidey hole. But Hank and Stella both appear to be fine, and I think Stella has a piece of food on her nose, or has something on her nose. I don't know what it is yet. What is this on your nose? It is a piece of fuzz. What's going on with you, Wilson? I haven't really looked at his gums, and I don't know if he's gonna let me. His gums look okay. Not pale or anything. Yeah, this is his favorite little hiding spot. When he gets nervous, this is where he goes. And for his short stay, when he was adopted for a little bit, apparently this is pretty much the only place he went when people were around. Tabby, stop! Tabby is gonna rip the door down. And that's why we don't have nice things, because Tabby and others decide to do stuff like that. Hello, Hank. Oh my gosh, Tabby. Killing me here. You're not in the mood for Tabby, are you, Wilson? You don't look like it. Sorry, guys. Hang on just a minute. I've got to put Tabby somewhere before... Seriously, he's about to tear the door down. Hank, come back here. Go in there. We'll explore later. Not today. Well, I got Tabby situated, but as soon as I open the door to come back in, Hank ran out. I don't know where he was planning on going. But he's getting more and more brave about the house. Wilson. You look miserable. Where are you going? Well, he popped out of there really quick because Stella went to the litter box and he's like, I gotta go check it out. He just popped out of his tunnel. When Stella walked over to the litter box, he came out. I think he ate some of that dry food and Hank cleaned the rest of it up for him. Been in the window and in there. D Hutch says hello.
Hey, D Hutch. They all feel hot to me after my hands.
Who was that?
Someone's hacking something.
Well, I thought the other cats were in the bedroom. It's non-stop shenanigans over here. I wish I had some kind of medicine or something to give him. Well, that's true. I could do without the picking on Luna all the time, though. There's always somebody picking on Luna. And I feel bad for her. And I don't know how to resolve it. It's like I didn't know how to resolve Oscar and Mabel. Back into the tunnel. We'll soon.
Put Tabby in there with Oscar.
I figured they got along.
No.
Oscar's.
I think it's Tabby. Tabby's always messing with him in the hole in the morning.
Well, I put Tabby in there because he would not stop scratching on the door and the carpet.
Show me the cat when he comes back.
Came over here and found a piece of food on the floor and then made that gagging noise again when he tried to eat it.
Stay away from the mouth.
It's not his mouth, I think it's his belly. I'd look at his gums and see what you think. I didn't think they looked pale or anything. Not torturing him.
He thinks I am.
Wilson's like, what is going on over there?
Hank.
Hank, yeah.
I don't know, they're a little pale to me, but I don't know what they want to look like.
And you can use Hank as a comparison, or Stella. They both seem to be fine today.
You just go back when you decided to cover it enough? Or?
He's the cleaner. When the other two don't cover it to his liking, he goes behind them. Well, it's not that. I was wondering if he had another urinary infection or something. But he's definitely peeing freely, so. Well, you cover everybody else's mess up, but then you just walk away from your own without covering it up.
I'll just say. Yes.
And the only thing I can come up with is maybe he stole everybody's dry food when I left this morning, and now, you know, it has an upset belly, but I don't know. Seems like he would have shaken that off by now, even if he ate too much. the best I can do is just kind of watch him. If he doesn't eat tonight, then take him in the morning and get him checked out.
Someone says no, you can't.
Hmm?
Still says do not.
Oh yeah. Stella's guarding the door from Tabby. Ouch. What are you doing in there? Okay, I'll close the lid. Leave you alone.
You can help me finish my pizza. You know what pizza?
I just ate pizza last night.
You had one pizza.
I had 2 pieces of pizza.
Well, I guess you didn't get anything to eat for dinner.
I guess not.
I ended up with leftovers of 20 times. And didn't have anything to eat. I'm trying to get this fuzz off of your foot.
I don't care about no stinking fuzz.
There we go. Wilson says that one's mine.
That one's his favorite.
Real good.
The little white mouse with no tail is the one he likes.
In the head.
Tabby. He's doing it again.
And that's why our carpet is destroyed.
And the door.
Him and the cats like him.
What's going on with you, Wilson? I mean, I guess as long as he's not super lethargic, he's okay. He gets up and moves around some. Not a lot.
Just see if he gets tonight. What's in there?
What are we supposed to do for you? I hope so. Yeah, I don't know how to tell. His belly does not feel over full, like he's eating a ton of food, but who knows? It wouldn't be beyond him to have stolen the majority of the dry food this morning. Would it? That would not be unlike you at all. I haven't explored the room from top to bottom, every square inch of it, but I haven't seen anything on the floor that was torn up or... What you doing? go look at Stella. We don't see much of her in these things because she's normally hiding somewhere. Aren't you? This is probably the laziest close-up we've ever had.
What you doing, Hank? It says no one wants to play with me.
Throw his mouse.
That's when you went and saw Hank.
Hmm?
You went to see Hank.
Wilson.
I mean, Hank went to see Wilson.
Mm-hmm.
Tabby is back.
Tabby.
What are you doing? Lily Doppelganger. Short tail and all.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't have a weird face though. Tabby.
I hadn't seen that video yet, but I'm glad that they've finally come to some form of agreement. Apparently Stella and Wilson were being friendly.
The one I shared. I shared and I reshared it.
Yeah, I saw the notification, but I didn't have time to watch it today.
You want to kick me? Just tell me enough.
It's a crazy look, Stella.
What are you doing?
All shaky. I'm sorry, Tabby, you can't tonight. He's gonna be mad at us for not letting him in here, but I just can't do it with Wilson not feeling well. Hank, you gonna come back out? I was weak. Are you putting that over there? No, I don't think a toothache would make him gag like that. Most of ours are doing the same except for Tabby, who's persistently camped out at the door. Head back to my hiding spot. Getting dark in here. Hey, Marcy. I guess we should turn the light on. Let there be light. No, neither one of them nurse anymore. They're almost a year old now. Hank just has a baby face.
Forever kitten. Didn't bring the mouse back. I don't have anything.
So he's purring again.
Shit, I have an upset tummy.
Yeah, it's crazy to think about. It doesn't seem like it, but then again it does. The many days of traveling back and forth to the office on the weekends and staying late during the week and all that. I much prefer having them here. Even if it does take us down to one less room in the house to really have anything stored or furniture or anything like that, or another room to let the other cats in. It beats driving back and forth. Not anymore, Marcy. They're beyond that age-wise. Well, it's like any other cat. I think they picked us more than we picked them. Whether they meant to or not.
Benny.
Are you scrounging for food now? I think Wilson ate all your dry food.
You mean
Oh, Hank. Keep saying Wilson. Don't eat things off the floor. Hey. It might be why your tummy's upset to begin with. If you're going to eat things off the floor.
eat some of the carpet
Hey,
patio
Susan.
or something. Smell dog. Smell dog barks.
I guess Marcy doesn't have her audio turned on. We're doing all right, Susan. We're just watching Wilson. Wilson's got a upset belly.
When he came to the door this morning like usual.
All was fine this morning.
You want another snack?
No, you don't get any more, Hank. Well, there's a little bit of eating. all in my shot, Hank. He's okay. Now I feel like a terrible person.
What?
Marcy said she's deaf.
Oh.
Melanie can sign to you.
In broken sign language. Marty.
Hmm.
She can't hear you say that, can she?
Unless she's got captions on. I don't know if the captions work on the live streams or not. What is the dog barking at now?
The same thing the dogs always bark at. Am I supposed to bring the wet food back and see if he wants it?
You can try. I wouldn't let him eat all of it. Ugh, that's no good. Tabby.
Goodbye, monkey.
Yeah, Melanie's brother is deaf, so she knows sign language. I have not learned very much of it yet. So Melanie could probably communicate with Marcy pretty well, but I cannot. I'm going to hide again, Wilson? She's gonna bring you some food. Stella. Look at her creep over there. Nothing in the dish anymore, I'm sorry. Well, you must have had an easier time with your wisdom teeth than I did. I was totally out of commission for like 2 days, and I was still all swollen up and not feeling well for about a week after. He went over there in the tunnel.
I chipped glaze on these. Is that one chipped?
Don't think so. Where's that one chipped?
On the edges, really bang the spoon.
Well, we can't do that anymore.
I think I did this section. Isn't it this one?
It's right there.
We have a sink. I don't even care about that food. What's the matter, Bella? So, buddy, since when do you not care about the foods?
He wants to, he just can't.
Why you can do the dry food but not canned food?
I don't know. Maybe the dry food doesn't smell and he's nauseous. So the smell of it's making him feel worse.
The inner eyelids are full.
I don't know.
Get me away from it.
Well, I guess he's not going to eat that. Well, hopefully it's something that'll pass fairly quickly. If he's not better later tonight, I will take him to the vet first thing in the morning. But hopefully this will pass in a couple hours. Is he eating now? He's taking a couple of bites, isn't he? You gonna eat? Maybe you should put warm water in it and make it soupy like Mabel's. Hey, cat lover. Luna, yeah.
Too many cats.
Well, that's what we were discussing, Susan. I don't know. He ate normally this morning. You know, he's normally super excited about food, and he was this morning. And there's no evidence of anything he's eaten in here that he shouldn't have. So I don't know what it would be if he did. But he is eating a little bit now, so
Abby.
he's not gonna stop. That's why I shut him up before. I hope so. I mean, this is definitely not the normal pace for Wilson's eating. I mean, he normally just scarfs it down.
Yeah, I normally have to mash it down flat, but I've scooped it up so you can eat it easier. Ow! Yeah, your daggers.
Yeah, Mr. I need a claw trim again.
The claw trim constantly.
Tabby.
Stop hitting the carpet. Stop it. Stop.
Tabby's getting in trouble now. Hank says, I'm going to run out if you let me. Couldn't believe he ran out the door like he did.
He did it to me before. Is that all you want right now, buddy? He didn't do the gagging thing like he did before, did he?
I didn't see him if he did it, but I didn't notice when he first started eating. I've not seen him drink any water since I've been in here.
You're not helping.
Where you going, Wilson? Who was that? Or what was that?
Stop, stop, stop.
Back in the cave. But since we've been kind of lazy, everybody's been kind of lazy, we'll go ahead and wrap up tonight, and I will be periodically checking in on this guy. Yeah, it's pretty obvious that he's kind of puny right now. But hopefully tomorrow will be a better day, and he'll be back to himself tomorrow. And as I say, if he's not any better later tonight or first thing in the morning, I will take him in and get him checked again.
Where you going, buddy?
And if someone will let Marcy know that we're wrapping up, so I don't just close this and feel like worse of a human being than I already did a minute ago. But yeah, tomorrow should be normal schedule, sometime between 6 and 6:30. Thursday will be our weird day. Oh, I must have forgot to turn it back on after I scooped the boxes last night. I will. But thanks, guys. We appreciate it, and I will keep you updated on Wilson. Hopefully there will be nothing to update other than he's back to normal. Thank you, cat lover. I appreciate it. But I hope everybody has a good night, and hope to see you again tomorrow. Night, everybody.